Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Marietta Veterans Day Parade presented by the Kiwanis Club of Marietta. Following the Marietta Police Cruiser, please welcome the Marietta High School Air Force Junior ROTC and Honor Guard. The Honor Guard is commanded by Cadet Second Lieutenant Justin Farmer, and the Junior ROTC unit is commanded by Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Courtney Hill. The units are under the guidance of Lieutenant Colonel James T. Wilson and Chief Master Sergeant Jose Alfaro and Master Sergeant Nicholas Smith. Please welcome the Grand Marshal of our parade. Your parade Grand Marshal is James O. Ellis, Admiral, USN retired. Admiral Ellis is being driven by Kiwanian Gene Morris in his 2004 Corvette. Please welcome the American Legion Horace Orr Post 29. Veterans still serving our country, fellow veterans and active duty personnel, past, present, and future. Entering the viewing area, the 116th Army Band, stationed in Marietta, Georgia, under the command of Chief Warrant Officer Mark Cummings and First Sergeant Kim Gilleran. Now passing in review, we have Marietta's own Marietta Trolley, carrying members and alumni of the Honorary Commanders Association. Welcome the Marietta High School Blue Devil Marching Band, under the direction of Marietta's Teacher of the Year and Director of Bands David Dubose, along with Assistant Director Matt Matisse. Drum majors are Michael Beck and Anna Nguyen. From Sprayberry High School, the Navy Junior ROTC, commanded by Lieutenant Commander Dennis Wonders and Gunnery Sergeant Joe Ingram, led by Commanding Officer Cadet Lieutenant Commander Chris Bailey and Executive Officer Cadet Lieutenant David Axford. Next up is the Military Vehicles Preservation Association, an organization of private citizens who rescue obsolete military vehicles from the scrap heap, restore them, and keep them rolling into history. From Campbell High School, welcome the Spartan Battalion, the high school U.S. Army Junior ROTC commanded by Cadet Lieutenant Colonel John Beasley. Major Larry Moyers is the senior instructor. Well, please welcome the Hillgrove High School Band under the direction of Christopher Farrell and Patrick Irwin. Drum majors are Lindsay Bovard, Brittany Cox, and Andrew Walker. Next up, the United States Coast Guard, represented by the Coast Guard Auxiliary Flotilla 22, based at Lake Allatoona, Georgia. The float is a Coast Guard rescue vehicle. Semper Paratus, always prepared. The Marietta History Museum's 1942 Jeep is carrying Cobb's own Brigadier General Dan Cherry and Lieutenant Colonel John Stiles, co-authors of My Enemy, My Friend. At the Marietta Museum of History, we honor our veterans every day. The Kennesaw Mountain High School Navy Junior ROTC, led by Cadet Lieutenant Commander Evan Kahn. Established in 2001, Kennesaw Mountain Junior ROTC has earned 9 consecutive Distinguished Unit citations from the Department of the Navy. The Disabled American Veterans from Marietta, Georgia, serving thousands of veterans in the community, Rich Sestili is the adjutant. Please welcome the McEachern High School Band, directed by Jeffrey Harper with drum majors Luis Perez and Megumi Jorgensen. Please welcome the King's Academy Knights Battalion, Junior ROTC of Woodstock, Georgia, the only homeschooled Junior ROTC battalion in the nation. Colonel Frederick Stepat is the instructor. Please welcome the Georgia-Vietnam Veterans Alliance, Post Number 1, commanded by Gene Tatum. Next, please welcome the Veterans of Foreign Wars, Rainbow Post 2681, commanded by Dan Gardner. The post was chartered in 1932 by World War I veterans of the 42nd Infantry Rainbow Division. Please welcome the Pebblebrook High School Army Junior ROTC, led by Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Alexander Harris, with Lieutenant Colonel Ronald Leverett as the senior instructor. Welcome to the Wounded Warrior Group, Run for Wounded Warriors Incorporated, led by Mr. Dave Borden. Next up, the Post High School Marching Band under the direction of Gary Gribble and Josh Rudolph. Drum majors are Gus Todd, Jennifer Alber, and Sarah Borozan. The Pope Band has over 400 awards for outstanding performance during its 25-year history. The band has appeared in parades throughout the continental U.S., in Hawaii, and in London, England. Sons of the Revolution, featuring the combined Captain John Collins and Sons of Liberty chapters. Wayne Brown and Christopher Boyce are the respective presidents. Please welcome the Atlanta Metro Council Navy League of the United States with Navy Captain Don Childs and Mr. Jim Cerati. Marching with the League is the 2745th Battalion, U.S. Navy Sea Cadet Corps. Please welcome the Osborne High School Air Force Junior ROTC. Osborne is the oldest school in Cobb County. Its Junior ROTC program is commanded by Chief Warrant Officer Rodney Fagan, and the Corps of Cadets is commanded by Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Marissa Langarica. Your Marietta Fire Department, featuring a vintage engine and one of the more modern ones in the department's fleet. Thank you, gentlemen. Welcome the Osborne High School Red Sea of Sound Marching Band, directed by Gabriel Arnold and Assistant Director Casey Baker. Drum majors are Edwin Victor and Kishara Harris. Welcome the Allatoona High School Naval Junior ROTC program, led today by Cadet Ensign Vernus Koslick. Allatoona's Junior ROTC program is a 2012 Unit Achievement Award winner and is under the direction of Lieutenant Commander Ron Honowski and Master Sergeant David McCoy. Please welcome the Patriot Guard. And last, but by no means least, the vehicles of Cobb County and Marietta Police Departments. Gentlemen, we thank you for your service. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our parade. You are all invited to attend the ceremonies about to commence on the square. Thank you for your attendance today.